People often ask me how I started out gaming and streaming, and I started off with a 1050 Ti graphics card in my dad's PC, and since then, a lot has changed. That's why I'd like to take you guys on a setup tour to show you what I'm working with and what specs I have right now. Also, I'll show you guys how much this total setup has costed me, and in the description I'll show you all the specs I have, everything else that I'm working with, and in the end we'll find the total price of everything that I have in this little studio here. Let's start with the most important thing, the PC. And the case is something that I started out with initially. All my previous parts used to be in this PC case, but I've upgraded most of my PC parts since. For example, I have a new GPU, I have a new CPU, CPU, water cooling, beautiful RGB RAM, because let's be honest, what's a gamer without some RGB colors in their PC? Something I'm really happy with right now is the whole situation CPU, GPU, with the water cooling and everything, and it just looks really good. So after my PC, we move on to my 3 monitors that I'm working with right now. I used to work with 2 monitors, and I guess it's quite a funny story on how I got to these monitors. I got them for about €5 from this PC store that didn't really want them anymore, and they were decent enough to start out with. Though I wanted to upgrade to a 144Hz monitor at one point, and that is my main monitor that I game on right now. It's the AOC one. I like to game on it. It's a pretty good monitor, and I'm quite happy with it right now. After that, I upgraded my second monitor, which is this monitor that's in portrait mode. It's also 144Hz, and all I do is read my chat on it. So I read my chat in 144Hz, and I can fit a lot of messages on here because I really value chat interaction, like I say a lot, and I see a lot of messages on here so I can respond to a lot of messages. And then my third monitor, which is the one that I have on my right side, well, that one just needed an upgrade because the monitor that I had before it died. This one's a normal monitor. I only use my Streamlabs on it, my chatbot, and some other programs such as TeamSpeak or Spotify, and that is my setup right now with the 3 monitors, and I'm really happy with it. I don't think I could go back to, for example, 2 monitors or only 1, because yeah, quite a lot of programs. I like to read my chat, I like to game, so that doesn't really work together with just 1 monitor.
Let's go.
Yay! Good call! Then I'd like to show you guys my camera. And as I think a lot of streamers, I also started out with a Logitech C920 simple webcam. It does the thing, but one of the best upgrades I've ever done is upgrading to an actual camera. I use my Sony a6000, and I used to use it with a kit lens that just came with that Sony a6000. Then afterwards, I upgraded the lens to a, and this is a mouthful, Sigma f1.4 16mm contemporary lens, which is a faster lens and a lower aperture, which gives more of a nice background blur. The image is a lot sharper, and I'm super happy with it. Honestly, one of the better upgrades I've ever done, as I said, and yeah, it's just a really good camera. You can also use it to take pictures or to record things with, and the most important thing, to stream with. As a lot of other gamers, I started out streaming with my headset and my microphone. It was an okay microphone, but if I listen back to it right now, oh lord, that's just not good audio quality at all. One of the very first upgrades that I did to my stream was a Blue Yeti microphone. I've used it for a long time, I was really happy with it, but because I also work as a caster, I just want really good audio quality. Hence why recently I upgraded to my Shure SM7B microphone, and to let you guys hear the difference between just a camera that's recording and my microphone, we'll switch to this microphone, the Shure SM7B that is. I did some recording in the meantime as well, so you can listen to the difference, and oh, the audio quality is just so good. I'm in love with it. Switching back to the recording that is, you have to use the Shure SM7B with any kind of XLR panel in front of it. I used the Go XLR Mini. I didn't see the point in getting the bigger version of this one because I'm not really one to spam sound effects. I'll leave that over to my friends. So the smaller one is perfect for me. Also because my desk and the room in general where I'm sitting in isn't that big. I thought this would fit perfectly on my desk, and yeah, it's cute. I like it. It's mini. Now that we have our video and audio all sorted out, let's make sure we have some good lighting, because a good camera without good lighting is a very bad camera because its quality won't be shown to its full potential. As my lighting for my face, I use the most simple ring light you'll probably ever see. No expensive, interesting lighting, it just works well, I'm happy with it, good quality, but I guess the lighting that I have behind me on my stream is something that I'm even more happy or excited about. As the command on my stream tells, I use a lot of Philips Hue lights. I started working with 2 light bulbs in the ceiling and 2 play bars on the floor, and later on I added another light strip on the very back of my room. And this is an investment because the Philips Hue lights aren't cheap, they are rather expensive, but the thing I like most about it is that for every single notification, whether it is a follow or a sub or cheering, those kind of things, all the lights in my room will start to change. Also, people that are subscribed to my Twitch channel will also be able to play around with the lights by doing !pink, !black eyes, !blue in the chat, and the lights will change accordingly. Onto my peripherals, and something I'm very happy with is my headset. It is the very first wireless headset that I ever started working with, and I don't think I could do without a wireless headset anymore. Just so easy, I can put it on even when I'm in TeamSpeak and I can get a new glass of water whilst I still hear my friends talking, and it gives you a lot of flexibility, and that's what I really like about this headset. And obviously, we're not good with just a headset, we need some more, and all of these items that I'm going to talk about right now are items that I got from Logitech. We're having a little bit of a cooperation here together with Logitech. Super happy with those items still. And what I got from them was this headset. I got a nice G Pro keyboard, which, for the details, I have a very nice black ice keycap on my keyboard, which I really like. It's a nice detail. I'm working with the G Pro Superlight mouse. It's a lot lighter than the original G Pro that I had, but you'll notice the difference immediately. It's super nice. I even thought that I needed to change my DPI because of how light it was, but you'll get used to it real quickly. It's a very nice mouse. Altogether, with a mousepad, I think that completes my peripherals that I use on my stream, that I use to game with, and once again, a big thank you to Logitech because I'm super happy with these peripherals. I started out with a very simple office chair, which obviously isn't good for your back if you sit on that for a long time. Then I upgraded to another chair in between, and now I'm working with this Secret Lab Omega chair. Well, I'm small, so a Titan one obviously isn't working for me, but it's super comfy, I like the look of it, and well, I can sit on this one all day and I'm still feeling super happy with it. Some other smaller things, but definitely worth mentioning, are, for example, my Stream Deck. And I would say this is one of a luxury upgrade to your stream, because you don't necessarily need these buttons, but for me, you'll see this on my stream when I switch scenes. My scene consists out of multiple graphics that will show on screen and disappear on screen and they move on screen. So for me to switch scenes, it's really nice to make a multi-action on my Stream Deck, so I can switch scenes a lot easier. I can control my music on it, I can send messages to chat. Also, I can mark moments in my VOD of my stream, so I can look back at it later and see what the funnier or the better moments are. Some other things, obviously, if you're working with an actual camera, you have to work with an Elgato camlink, which I have on my PC, and to even better the audio quality, we have some audio panels in the very back of my room. I like the fact that they're black purple switching over in the pattern here, and because it's a small room and because it's not very optimized with an audio, it's really nice to have these audio panels because they'll upgrade the audio of your stream. And audio, video are one of the more important things of a stream, and people will not listen to a stream very long where the audio is clipping or where the audio is just overall bad. Also, a common misunderstanding about this room, that it would be my bedroom. I used to have a bed in this room as well, and some of you that have been in my stream for a long time have seen that bed, but no, this is not my bedroom. It's an actual studio, streaming room as I like to call it. My bedroom is somewhere else. Still, that bed that I used to have in here is in the rooms itself though, because like the soft mattress does very small things for the audio quality.
Yay! Thank you! but that was...
Some other things that I'd like to show you guys are my PR or my Ubisoft things. I got some boxes, for example, the Welcome to Year 5 box, since I've partnered with Ubisoft. It's a sugar-fried box. I've received some chibis from them, and recently I've also received this small Red Bull box. I just really liked it because it has some gaming characters on it, and I feel like it's a nice little adding thing to my room. Though, I think I've showed you guys all about my small studio that I have. It's a small room, but it works out perfectly for me. I'm really happy with my setup where I am right now, but of course I have some plans on upgrading in the future. As soon as I can, I want to get my hands on one of the 30 series cards. I'd like to upgrade my main monitor to a 1440p monitor as soon as that is possible. And yeah, I think that's the thing I'm looking forward to most, upgrading in this little studio here. But for now, I'm pretty happy with it, and I hope you guys liked this video as well. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below what your favorite part of your setup is. Thank you very much for watching, and I'd like to see you guys in the next video.